would like to be connected to the Native and Strong Lifeline to speak with a counselor, press 4. Please stay on the line while I transfer you to the Veterans Crisis Line. Your call will be recorded and possibly monitored for quality assurance. You may hear beeps during the transfer to a VCL responder.
Thank you for calling the Veterans and Military Crisis Line. This is Vanessa. How can I help you?
Hey, Vanessa, my name, I don't know my name. I'm pretty fucked up and, batshit fucking crazy. Healthy as a horse, nutty as a squirrel turd.
Okay.
Rock on.
Okay.
How are you?
Doing okay.
Cool. You ready for the weirdest fucking phone call of your life?
Well, yeah, we're always open to talk to.
When you say we, who are you representing?
You've reached the Veterans and Military Crisis Line.
Okay, so you're speaking for them?
Crisis line?
What?
Were you aware that you called the crisis line?
Oh, fuck yeah. I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
You just spoke in the royal we, so I wasn't sure if you had the same condition I had.
Oh, no, I was referring to the responders on the crisis line.
Oh, rock on, rock on. I have a dissociative personality disorder. I either represent as Mark Hensley or AJ.
You said Mark Hensley or AJ?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know who I am, right? I'm pretty fucked up right now.
Okay. Well, fair
Do
enough.
you know that I have a YouTube channel, right? I'm very popular. Absolutely no one knows about me. Nobody knows about me. And I don't want people to know about me. Fuck people. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you, bitch. I'll fucking kill you, ma'am. I have Tourette syndrome and I apologize for saying that to you.
Okay. Are you having thoughts of harming anyone tonight?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who are you having thoughts of harming?
Police officers in general, and I'm not allowed to tell you the other person's name.
Okay. Who is this other? What's the other person's relation to you?
He's my persecutor.
Okay. Is this a neighbor, a friend?
He's a member of the community.
Okay. And do you have current access to this person?
I'm sort of much better access now than I did when I was threatening to kill him, I guess. I don't fucking know. Fuck him. I'll fucking kill you. I'll kill you, bitch. I'll kill you, bitch. I'll kill you, bitch. I'll kill you. I'm sorry, ma'am. I told you I contend with Tourette syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So you said you have better access to him. What does that mean exactly?
Well, I was down in Reno, Nevada. What?
Mm-hmm.
And they came and picked... What?
No, go ahead. I was just telling you I'm listening.
Okay. I was down in Reno, Nevada. I lived down there, and they came and picked me up and brought me back up here. And, I don't know, making me fight it again.
Okay. So do you currently have access to the person that you were saying you have thoughts of harming, yes or no?
No.
Okay. And do you have any plan on any particular plan to harm this person?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Or police?
Yes, ma'am. Both.
Okay,
Both,
what is your
yeah.
plan?
Huh?
Okay, what is your plan to harm them?
Well, Scott Collier, I'm going to assassinate his character. and a police officer, I'm just gonna physically engage until I get one of them to kill me.
Okay. All right. So the individual's name is Scott Collier, and then the cops. Okay. So do you have any intention on acting on your plans to harm these individuals tonight?
No, no, not tonight at all. No, no.
Okay. Do you have a specific time when you're planning on actually acting on those plans?
March 10th?
Okay. Alrighty. And are you having any? And I heard you say that you said I'll kill you. Who are you referring to when you say that?
That was my Tourette syndrome. I often say, fuck you, help me, I'll kill you, I'll fucking kill you. It's I don't have copullaria, because I'm really not saying bizarre shit. But it's I do have Tourette syndrome, but I my ticks are just a series of the same offensive ticks. So it's not truly copullaria.
Okay. All right. And today, were you having any thoughts of harming yourself or any suicidal thoughts?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which of the two are you referring to?
Well, both. It wouldn't suicide be self harm?
Yeah, suicide would be self harm, but self harm is not always suicide.
All right. Well, then I guess
So you're having suicidal thoughts?
oh yeah, yeah. So that would include the self harm. Yeah.
Okay. So you're having thoughts of suicide. And do you have a plan for how to end your life?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your plan to end your life?
I would attack police officers.
Okay. And do you have any access to police officers tonight?
Well, you're a mandatory reporter. You might want to send some over here.
Do you currently have access to police officers?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And do you have you mentioned that you do have a plan to harm police. Do you have any intention on carrying out plans to, well, I'm sorry, no, we were talking about your suicidal ideation. So say you have a plan to end your life by attacking police officers until they engage with you and try to kill you? Or are you intending on acting on that tonight?
No, not tonight. Certainly no.
Okay. All right. And I'm sorry that you stated that you're feeling, crazy and
Thank you.
like
Thank you. Hey, you know what? I'm a fucking delusional optimist. I am. I just did 42 fucking days. Hey, ma'am, do you mind if I cuss?
Go ahead and express yourself.
I don't think so. Can I challenge you?
Sure.
No, I mean I'm really gonna challenge you, or I'm really fucking gonna challenge you. Those are your two choices. Which one do you want, A or B?
Okay. So, Mark, I actually would like to talk to you about ways that you can cope for tonight. I know you called.
Rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on. So you don't want either one of those two challenges?
No, not right now.
Okay, cool. Hey, can we get back to that before we get off the phone?
Possibly.
Thank you for the consideration. Please continue.
Okay. So yeah, what are some things that help you to cope when you're feeling this way?
Well, I don't know if I can find a lighter, but I am planning on using. I found a lighter. I'm going to use some marijuana. Make that I'm using some marijuana.
Okay. Do you mind not using substances while you're on the phone with me?
Yeah, I mind it. How are you doing about it?
Okay. Well, you're an adult. Of course, I
Thank
cannot
you.
make
Thank you.
you
I respect you
not use
too.
drugs or alcohol on your
Thank
own.
you. Thank you.
Okay. So you say you have access to marijuana. How much marijuana do you have?
Mm, I would say half a joint.
Okay. And have you used any other substances tonight?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What other substances have you used?
Um, I need reading glasses. It is. It was a delicious wine. Where the fuck am I? Hold on. I don't know what type of wine it was. It was a red wine. It was a Kirkland one.
Okay. Do you have access to any other alcohol tonight?
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have like a 3.5 liter thing of Pinot Grigio.
Okay. And how much red wine did you have today?
I think that was a 750 liter. Toby, uh, she insisted we open the red wine. I wanted to open the white wine, and once you open the bottle, you have to drink the whole damn thing. And she only drank like half a glass, so I finished hers, mine, and then drank the rest of the bottle.
Oh, okay. All right. So you had 750 milliliters.
Yeah, a bottle of wine.
Today. Okay. Is that about how much you normally drink, or have you had?
No, I don't drink. I don't drink. I'm a toker, not a drinker. I like me herb, ma'am. Me herb.
I'm sorry. You say you haven't had anything to drink tonight?
No, I drank a whole bottle of wine, but I don't drink typically. I smoke weed.
Oh, I got you.
That's what I said. I like I like my herb, my cannabis, my ganja.
I got you. And how much do you normally smoke?
I don't know because I usually vape it, right? You know the cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I share those with everybody. I just pass that shit around. So I go through about a cartridge a week, but I let everybody hit it.
Okay. So a cartridge a week shared.
Yeah.
And so you say you have half a joint tonight, so you're having less tonight than typical?
No, and my Jew friend, I owe her money. She's been buying me all sorts of weed. I've been smoking my ass off.
Okay. Okay. And I know you earlier you were mentioning about the harming Scott, and you said that you
Who was I harming?
you said Scott, and you said your plan was to assassinate his character.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and I don't even know if that's legal.
Okay. Do you have any means, such as firearms or anything like that, that could be used to harm anybody else or yourself?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Alrighty. And are you having any physical symptoms as a result of your alcohol use or marijuana use tonight?
Yeah, both. Well, not physical. No, not physical. I'm sure that I would get a ticket if I was driving, but I'm doing not that.
Okay. And is it pretty typical that you normally don't have physical symptoms when you use alcohol and marijuana?
No, psychological. I don't like alcohol because it's sloppy. It makes you slur your speech, and it tends to start out okay, but then makes you more aggressive. I definitely prefer alcohol, but I see the value in a nice red wine or a particular type of cannabis or a method of cannabis. I see the medicinal value in both of them. I'm experienced with both. I'm relatively cultured.
Okay. So you normally do have physical symptoms when you drink or smoke?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay. Okay. And when you started using alcohol today or marijuana, were you having any thoughts of suicide at that time?
Homicide, but that would ultimately end in my death. So, would that be a yes?
Um, Not necessarily. Not if you weren't doing it with the intention or having those thoughts or thinking about it with the intention of ending your life.
No, but I just thought ultimately the end result would be I would be killed.
I gotcha. And do you normally engage in any high risk behaviors when you use substances?
Um, well, not because of the substances, but just in general.
Okay. And are you currently withdrawing from any substances right now?
Um, no, no, I have it in abundance. I'm gonna not have money for it coming up, but right now, like I told you, Toby's been buying me all sorts of weed.
Okay. And who's Toby?
She's a dear friend of mine. She's like everybody's favorite aunt. Um, uh, I'm up here in Vancouver, Washington. I just got out of jail, and she's letting me crash at her pad until I get back down to Reno tomorrow.
Okay. So you're currently at a friend's house.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you normally live in Reno?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, all right. Well, I know, um, Mark, you sound like you were having a kind of a tough night. Are you planning on remaining home for the night?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you planning on doing any driving?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you're gonna remain home. You're gonna refrain from driving. Um, are you in need of any? I know you stated that you had more alcohol than normal. Are you in need of any medical attention?
No, but can I talk to you about something?
Um, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So on November 21st, right? At like, I don't know, let's say 9:30 in the morning, I recorded a video of me talking to a 988 operator for an hour and 33 minutes, and I posted it on YouTube, right? And I was telling him how I planned on killing a bunch of cops that day, right? And he was like, yeah, I really don't think you want to kill a bunch of cops. I was like, no, dude, I'm going to kill me a bunch of fucking cops. And it was an hour and 33 minutes of me telling this guy that I was going to kill a bunch of cops. And I had court that afternoon at 1 p.m., right? And they, well, he's a mandatory reporter, right? So they wanted to know where I was going to be. So when I went to court, they arrested me in the parking lot, right? And then that was in Sparks, Nevada. And then they sent me up to Washington State, and I was in there for 2 weeks in Washington because they were going to retry me for threatening to assassinate Judge Scott Collier, right? I told you about Collier, didn't I?
Yes, you mentioned him. You didn't mention he was a judge.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, he's a judge. He's a judge. Anyway, I just got out of jail Thursday at 5, and Toby took me in, and the Gung Ho Ministries bought me a plane ticket, and I'm flying back to Reno tomorrow at 4:30. I spoke to my ex-wife, the mother of my 3 children, for the first time in 10 years today. It was interesting to say the very least. Anyway, you can't win them all, and I'll try again in the future is all I can say about that.
Okay. All right. Have you had suicidal thoughts before in the past, or homicidal thoughts before in the past, Mark?
Oh, yeah. That's what I just told you. I was going to kill some cops on November 21st, and I'm on trial for threatening to kill Judge Collier.
Okay. All right. And what about suicidal thoughts? When is the last time you had a thought like that?
Well, every day. I mean, I'll fucking kill a cop, right? I'm not allowed to say if I would kill Judge Collier or not. That's court ordered.
Okay. And do you have a plan for how to end your life, or
Oh, yeah.
anybody else's life?
Oh, yeah, both.
Okay. Is it the same plan that you mentioned earlier, or is it something different?
Oh, I have. Yeah, fuck, dude. I got 20 plans for either one. Which one do you want to discuss first? I mean, how morbid are you? Fuck me. Fuck, hold on.
Well, you mentioned the current one. Is there any other one that particularly stands out in your mind?
Oh, yeah, I got some favorites, but we don't need to talk about it.
Okay, so you don't want to share those plans. Okay, and have you ever made any suicide attempts before in the past?
Yeah.
Okay, when was your last suicide attempt?
I would say, March of 2021.
Okay, how did you make that attempt?
I lunged at a Vancouver police sergeant.
And you currently don't have anything with you today that you thought about using to end your life or anyone else's life, including firearms. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so yeah, I just want to kind of talk about ways that you can continue to keep yourself safe. Mark, I know you said that you're going to remain home and refrain from driving. What else helps you to cope and feel safe when you're having thoughts of suicide or homicide?
Well, I call you guys. You guys are pretty fucking awesome.
Okay.
It's pretty rough for me right now. You know, I talked to Toby, but you know, Toby has the attention span of a squirrel on Adderall, and that's pretty fucking rough. I don't recall what it is right now. I have, you know, a couple different mental disorders, and some of them cause me to be relatively nefarious. And I tortured some cops the other day, metaphorically, not literally. And I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to get through the fucking night so I can get on a plane tomorrow and get home to my dog and see if I can turn this shit off. Otherwise, I might need to go to the hospital.
Okay. All right. So you're kind of trying, like you said, to get through the night. Is there anything that has helped you in the past to kind of get through the night when you felt like this before?
It just is what it is. We can get off the phone here in a second. I got all the kit that I need. I got a good friend that might be sleeping, might not be. I got good music. I got a comfortable couch to sleep on. I got the same clothes that I've been wearing for the last 4 fucking days. But you know what? I can take a shower every day. I don't fucking stink. and the clothes aren't wrinkled, so it's a high quality problem to say the least, ma'am.
Okay. Well, that's a very positive way to kind of look at it and to keep things in perspective. Is that something that you often do? You know, when you're kind of feeling, you know, like things are kind of rough, you kind of try to put things into perspective.
But I'm a delusional optimist and a violent pacifist.
Okay. Are you planning on trying to? I know you stated that you have a couch there to sleep on. Are you trying to try to get you some sleep at some point tonight?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's 2:30 here. Yeah, no, I got some apple cider that I'm drinking. I got a little bit of a joint left that I'll probably smoke. Gonna listen to some music, and yeah, I'm gonna chill the fuck out. I'm gonna take a nap. She's got some kimono thing she wants me to hang tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out how I can get out of doing that, but I might do that, and then we got a flight out tomorrow around 4.
Okay. So your plan to remain safe is for tonight, remain home, refrain from driving. If you're gonna try to listen to some music to relax, drink you some apple cider vinegar, try to get you some sleep, and then tomorrow maybe hang the kimono and take your flight out to Reno.
Yeah, I'm going out to Reno, but it's not vinegar that I'm drinking.
Oh, oh, apple cider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
You feel like other things that'll
Costco
keep you
had like a
safe?
big fucking gallon of it for $5.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like those are things that'll continue to keep you safe?
Oh yeah, no, I'm chill.
Those
I'm
around you?
chill. No, I told you I have a YouTube channel, right?
You did.
So I watched a video of me on November 21st. What's today's date? Today's like the January 5th.
Yeah, January 5th.
So how many days ago was that?
I'm not sure.
A long fucking time, like 45 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
45 days ago, there's video of me on there saying that I'm going to kill a bunch of fucking cops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then today, I have a video on my channel, talking about how I'm going to assassinate a judge. It's weird, 45 days apart. Because I didn't go back and watch that video because I made it the day I got arrested. So I didn't know what it said. It was an hour and 33 minutes of cinematic
So
fucking
you said
beauty.
today I'm sorry, Mark, to interrupt you. You said today you have a video stating that you're going to assassinate a judge?
Yes, ma'am. We discussed that.
Okay. When you say assassinate, do you mean literally kill him, or are you talking about
No, no,
assassinate
no,
in the
not
sense
not
that you
not
have earlier?
assassinate in that fashion. Character assassination.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, and you were able to come up with a plan to keep yourself that'll keep you safe. So that serves as a safety plan tonight. I would encourage you to, follow through with that. I also want to encourage you to, continue working with your treatment team through the VA. They're there to provide you with support, during times exactly like this. So definitely want to take advantage of that and what they're able to offer you. Um, and also, um, I do like to share. You're a veteran, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. I do like to share with veterans that there's also a resource line. It's called the SAMHSA National Helpline. Um, that particular line is not a VA resource. but it is a line where you can get additional resources outside of the VA if you're interested. It's a line for people that suffer from substance abuse and or mental health disorders. And so that might also be helpful for you. And I can share that number with you if you'd like.
I would very much appreciate that.
Yeah, I can give that to you. Let me know when you're ready.
Well, yes, I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay. Alrighty. So that phone number is 1-800.
Yes, ma'am.
662
Okay.
4357.
Excellent.
Okay, and where does Scott live?
Oh, the judge? He retired. He's up here somewhere in Clark County. They extradited me from Reno up here to Clark County. I I threatened him February 27th, 2021, and they arrested me, and I did like 18 months in jail, and then they convicted me, and then they overturned it on appeal, and they didn't notify me. So then they rearrested me in Reno and extradited me up here. So Scott's probably like 10 fucking miles from me right now, but who knows? The guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Okay. So you were wanting to assassinate his character, the fact that he presided over.
No. Listen, you're a mental health professional, right? So I was in crisis and I was escalating, and it's just sort of an ongoing plan that was coming into place, but I was attention seeking. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah, sometimes people say things, provocative things when they're attention seeking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm very much known for that. Known for that. Hey, God, you're too beautiful for me to fuck with, and I really want to do it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being transparent about how you feel. Um, and so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and close out our call tonight. Um, I do want to just say that I think it's wonderful that although you kind of felt this way, and we're just having a really, really rough night, that you were able to reach out for support. That's not always easy to do. Um, in fact, it can be very, very difficult. It takes quite a lot of courage to ask for support when you need it, especially for some folks. Um, so I want to encourage you to continue to do that. As much as you need to tap into your resources, and like I said, especially through the VA. And if you feel like you're not getting your needs met through the VA, then try that help.
May I pause you? May I pause you? We've been on the phone for about 40 minutes, right? I know that you have other people that you definitely need to get to, but I have a few more things that I want to discuss, and I would value your opinion. Would you tell me your name again, please?
I'm Vanessa.
Vanessa, nice to meet you. I'm gonna ask you some questions that you might not feel comfortable answering, but it would help me relate to you. I can tell that you're African American. You're probably Southern. Um, so you might not be comfortable answering this, but as I said, it's just to build a rapport. Can you tell me what state you're in?
I actually don't disclose my location on the crisis line. So sorry.
Fair enough. Hey, can I offend you?
I am going to ask you to remain respectful on the line, otherwise I would have to end the call prematurely.
Can I explain why you offend me?
know that I offended you. I'm so sorry. How did I offend you, Mark?
I'm white.
Okay.
Okay, you represent the Veterans Crisis Line, and when you were telling me your policy where I have to remain respectful and you're gonna, do this or do that, I felt that you were representing their authority. And I was addressing you as the crisis line, saying because I'm white, I think you discriminate against me.
Okay. I'm not sure if I understand how that was discriminatory towards you, but I'm sorry if I made you feel that way.
No, not you, not you. I told you I think you're beautiful. But I have issues with the organization that you represent. Does that make sense?
Okay. I got you. Well, I do want to share with you that you are able to submit complaints to the crisis line. Did you have a complaint that you were wanting to submit
Yeah,
tonight?
I've done that in the past, and so there should be a few of those floating around. I haven't heard anything from
Okay.
those, so I think it's sort of like yelling into the wind. So if any of those ever pop up, I might think about making a complaint in the future, but I don't think it's necessary now. And to be honest, I think you were being sincere by offering that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
also have the option if you don't want to do it through the crisis line. There's also another line that you can call
No,
courtesy
no. I
hotline.
honestly, I just, I'm utilizing your services, and I'm utilizing you in particular because you have a beautiful mind, and I'm using provocative language to make you defensive, and I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm doing it because I'm recording it on my end as well, and then I'm gonna post this conversation on my YouTube channel. Does that make sense?
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you.
So,
Well, also there's one other thing I wanted to share with you quickly, Mark, and that
yes,
is
ma'am.
that there is a resource. Yeah, there's a resource through the crisis line called Suicide Prevention Coordinators, and they're
No,
kind of like social workers.
no. So I call all the time, right?
Uh
So
huh.
I'm in deep with the Reno VA because that's where I live. I just got out of jail up here, so I've been wreaking havoc up here, and I've been placed in contact with the Portland Suicide Prevention Coordinator a couple times. They put me into contact with the Gung Ho Ministries, and I hope to Christ you're Christian, and I'll offend you with that later. But anyway, the Gung Ho Ministries bought me a $250 plane ticket to fly me back to my fucking apartment tomorrow at 4 p.m. so I don't have to be fucking homeless because Scott Collier kicked me out of my motherfucking house and then I said I was going to fucking kill him. But it wasn't related like that, like that, like that.
Okay. So you were saying that you were being provocative, just being provocative, and not really intending on killing him. Is that
Oh,
what
I
you're saying?
was never going to kill him. Maybe his character.
Okay. Okay. So are you? So were you saying that you're already connected to the suicide prevention coordinator,
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
or
ma'am.
you just okay? All right. Well, no problem. I'm happy that you're connected and um, how to, get support when you need it. All right, Mark. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring our call to a close for tonight. I do want to encourage you to follow through with your safety plan for the night. Once again, that's to remain home, refrain from driving, drink your apple cider, listen to some music, try to get you some sleep, and then get up tomorrow and maybe hang the kimono
Yeah,
to be able to
maybe.
take your flight back to Reno. Yeah.
Hey,
All righty.
hey, rock on. You have a great night, ma'am.
Okay, you do the same, Mark. Bye bye.
Bye bye.